The medieval period, which can without a doubt be considered as the golden age of the town, saw the construction of the building which for many years became the symbol of the importance of Sutri, the Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta. The cathedral, especially its apse, even at that time represented the most important architectonic innovation of the city, which is perfectly visible to anyone travelling along the Via Cassia, returning from Rome. The various modifications to the building which have taken place over the course of time have accompanied the history of the town through to the construction of the Romanesque cathedral, which was very well known for grandeur and beauty and represented the tangible image of the strength of medieval Sutri. Proof of this is the fact that its structure remained almost intact through to the middle of the 700s before the decision was taken to intervene and restore because of structural deterioration. The reconstruction completely changed the look of the cathedral, hiding the splendid medieval architecture forever under a new Baroque facade. The majestic bell tower, built entirely out of tufa stone, can still be seen in its original austere form, with its 4 rows of windows situated one above the other. On entering the cathedral, one immediately notices the age and beauty of the floor in the central nave, which sharply contrasts with the Baroque uniformity of the entire structure. Thousands of pieces of diverse marbles form a splendid geometric mosaic in a style known as cosmatesco. This comes from the name of the Roman family, the Cosmati, who were masters of mosaic decoration of this kind. This precious marble carpet leads towards the raised presbytery. Before reaching it, there are 2 columns dating from the imperial age, which were part of the structure of the Romanesque cathedral. Descending into the crypt, the narrow staircase enables the visitor to take a step back through time, to find themselves immersed in the mystical, meditative atmosphere which characterizes these underground places. They have maintained their architectonic characteristics, almost intact. Along the walls are various niches, which were probably designed to hold locally for the separate conservation of relics. The aisles are divided by 3 series of columns. The capitals support a series of vaults arranged in the form of a cross made from tufa, and these come from different periods. Many have come from recycled material, others were made specially and together compose a spectacular view. The walls and the apse of the crypt were originally covered in frescoes, but none survive today. With the shift in traffic towards the Via Cassia Cimina, conducted by the Farnese during the second half of the 15th century, Sutri was literally cut out and thus had to witness the prosperity which had characterized it for so many centuries wither. Attacked many times by passing armies, the city was partly destroyed through fire in 1433 and was almost completely destroyed in 1527 during the passage of the troops of Carlo V. However, it was a natural event which ultimately decreed its abandonment. In the mid-600s, heavy flooding razed to the ground houses and churches, even carrying away their foundations. The few remaining residents decided to move to a plain occupied by the higher level of the city, thus bringing to an end an important page in Sutri's history. For centuries, the memory of this ancient and important conurbation was forgotten. Only a few remains survived in the middle of the countryside to remind us of the ancient splendour of medieval Sutri. It is just these remains, together with the absence of important medieval buildings in today's historic centre, which reinforced the hypothesis that it was indeed the Borgo which hosted the buildings of the major architectural value. Still today, in the first light of dawn, on this hill immersed in ancient, tormented silences, one can imagine the trampling of pilgrims and their horses returning or making their way to the eternal city, Rome. They found themselves here in a town buzzing with life. The ancient town rests today on a hill, which, like every other corner of Sutri, could recount more tales than any book. Its ruins tell us stories, stories of men, women, and ancient heroes.